Good morning, mamas. What a wild couple of days around here. I am home. The boys just went out to go to the tire shop. We need brand new tires on the car. So Aaron was like, I'm gonna take all the boys. We're gonna walk home in the stroller, get out, get some fresh air. So it's just me and little sissy right here. We're just enjoying some quality time. But I just wanted to jump on because my house is quiet, which never happens, and just kind of reflect on like my experience at the hospital and just like catch you guys up to speed with everything. And just wow, what an experience. We went in Thursday, October 3rd for I had a scheduled induction on October 4th, but they called me night before and said, hey, like we've had some openings, and do you want to come in tonight? And I'm like, yeah. Like Aaron and I looked at each other and we're like, of course. And so we went there, got there, and started taking my vitals. As soon as that all started happening, my nurse was like, your blood pressure is pretty high. Let's take it again, let's kind of, see, maybe it was just an off read. I think I was at like 160, and which is pretty high. But naturally I was excited to be there, blah, blah, blah. Like maybe I just needed to like settle down a little bit. Well, it got even higher. My next read, I think, came at like 183 over, I don't even know. And I could definitely see the look on the nurses' faces kind of shift, and the energy in the room became a bit more serious than just like, oh, she's excited, let's take her, pressure again. It just kind of became like, okay, so we're in this zone. We're gonna get the doctor in here and she'll most likely diagnose you with preeclampsia. Like this range is just like looking at your past blood pressures, which I always have great numbers, and this spike with you being here within minutes, yeah, just the energy in the room completely shifted, and naturally I became a little more stressed. I've never experienced preeclampsia. All of my other labors were very, easy pressures, easy reads, smooth sailing in the sense of, getting to the hospital and just kind of easing into everything and letting my body kind of take over. So just being there for an induction period, I think kind of, I had moments of like, did my body fail me because, she's not coming on her own, which is so silly. But if you've been there, I think you can relate to that. So then to be told, okay, you have preeclampsia, I'm like, okay, wow, this is so different, and my labor is going to be different. Just, that kind of initial spiral of what is going to happen with my labor. And my baby girl, so, let's get her on the boob. Hold on. What is up, everybody? It has been forever since I filmed. I'm laying here in bed. Aaron's in the shower. All my kids are sleeping. My hair is out of control. And as much as I didn't want to jump on right now, I was like, you know what? I'm 37 weeks today. It's Monday. Monday's like my start of a new week. And yeah, I can't believe we're 37 weeks today. And baby girl, she is dropping low. She is giving me some crazy pressure down as far as she possibly can. And I don't know, there's been a lot going on. Great things between school and tonight was my last night of work officially. But I was just laying here just with my thoughts thinking, I haven't filmed in like, I don't even know, probably like 2 months now. And no like rhyme or reason, I haven't felt like I wanted to. I haven't been motivated to film. It's just kind of felt like something extra that I need to do. And then the editing process, I don't know. Sometimes does anyone else feel like before you even start something, sometimes you're just like, no, I'm not even gonna go there. It's just too much for me. Am I the only one? But anyways, so that's just me rambling. I'm 37 weeks today. Crazy. It's always so much fun and torturous towards the end. You're just like, when is baby gonna come? But also like, baby can come in anytime. It's like this weird, exciting, but just truly, yeah, like torturous time. Sleeping these past couple nights, I'd say like the last 4 nights have been truly just, you know, that watermelon stage where you're just like, literally every turn is like you have to kind of like say a prayer and take the deepest breath of your like possible. Trying to stay really, really present in the last few weeks of my pregnancy. And yeah, just crazy. What is up, mamas? I am 39 weeks and 6 days pregnant. Yes, I am 6 days pregnant. Let's see here. Get a perfect count. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we are 39 and 6 people. I am so excited. I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm getting impatient, but like, let's keep it real. Like you get a little impatient, but that's okay. I am currently in the parking lot waiting for a membrane sweep. Super fun. Comment below if you've had a membrane sweep and you feel like it actually did induce your labor and like speed things up for you. I think with every boy, yeah, I've gotten 3 of them, and I can't say that they like sped things up necessarily. But I don't know, there's something like mentally that you're just like, okay, like I checked that off, right? Like I tried to get things going. I don't know. So I'm very hopeful to do that and excited to do that, kind of. And I believe they will schedule me an induction date, just if by chance baby girl hasn't been here by 41 weeks, I will have that scheduled. It's my firstborn's birthday, like literally a week. Like I'll be 41 weeks around my son's birthday, his 5th birthday. And so, you know, the mom guilt is already just like creeping in. Like, I hope she comes at like an okay time that doesn't interfere with Corey's birthday. But honestly, it's like, if my girl were to interfere with anyone's birthday, like, I'm glad it's Corey's because he's so sweet and understanding and just like, he would share anything with anyone. So, anyways, I'm rambling, but I just wanted to jump on. I thought last night was like legit gonna be me going into labor. So much so that like we packed all the kids' clothes for their school mornings. If mom and mother-in-law were to tag team and help us out. I had all the lunches ready, like everything, because I had contractions from like, I think it was like 7 p.m. to about 10 p.m. Nothing like in a pattern, but the fact that they like continuously were happening for like 3 hours, I was like, oh shoot, like this could be popping off. And I woke up still pregnant. So here we are at my doctor's appointment. I am excited to jump on next time here, and hopefully it is me going into labor. So yeah, let's go sweep these membranes, baby. What is up, mamas? I am officially 40 weeks and 2 days pregnant, and I have been checked in on by everyone for multiple days now, and I've had a couple of meltdowns, but you know what? I truly believe that this girl is gonna come in the perfect time. I'm truly just trying to like lead into that and like lean into that, and just kind of let it marinate. And you know what? I don't want to go into my labor feeling ungrateful or like impatient. So I'm really trying not to bring that energy into the real deal when it does happen, whenever that is. But you know, naturally you just start getting, the days start becoming longer. Your body is getting bigger and bigger, it feels like, by each day. And naturally, you're just so excited to meet your baby after all this time, right? So I just so appreciate everyone who's been checking in on me, and just like my husband for working so hard. I know, I'm sure he's getting a little antsy. You know, we all are, but in the best way possible. So I'm trying to, again, really lean into that for my labor and just take excitement into it, not impatience and like frustration and all of that. Because again, I have had a couple moments up until this point that I'm just so like frustrated, you know, like, why isn't this girl here? I thought she would have been here by now. Like, I know when the best time for her to come is or something. So if you've been pregnant, if you've had a baby, you know what I mean. Like, the end of it just becomes a little wild. I still am just so excited to take you guys along for the ride. I hope that you guys aren't disappointed or bored yet. So this is not at all how I thought my labor was going to start. Like, what a ride. What is up, mamas? I've got my tea lights lit. My music was just on up until right now. What an experience this far. It is 9:45 p.m. It is October 3rd, 2024. I was going to be induced tomorrow morning, and I received a call this afternoon on the 3rd, you know, asking if I wanted to come in early, and I'm so glad I did. So we got here at like 7 o'clock, and naturally they started my, you know, taking all my vitals and all of that stuff, and my blood pressure was like through the roof when I sat down. And naturally, with all of the conversation about it and the word seizure and stroke and death, naturally I started climbing even higher. And essentially, doctor was like, I am so glad that you made it in today. Like, this is so meant to be that you're here. Like, who knows what would have happened if you stayed home one more night, like with blood pressure like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like my nurse was like, Dre, you like essentially could have had a freaking seizure or stroke over, you know, the course of the evening. And I'm like, obviously, I don't even want to think about that now, because I feel so grateful that my numbers have dropped significantly, and I am stable now at a place that they are very happy with. I feel calm, and I naturally just didn't record much of anything. You know, not even the ride here. I thought I might have done, you know, a little more, but I really just want, and I was telling Aaron, I really want the camera to not interfere with my laboring and not stress me out in any way. But naturally, I've been thinking of jumping on now that everything seems to be under control and at a better overall, just everything. I feel so blessed. I trust my body, and I trust Mabel, and we're gonna get through this, and we're gonna have a positive experience. That's what I'm hoping and praying for. But it's just crazy, like, you never know what's gonna happen during labor, and truly nothing else matters, because now I'm stable, and, you know, no one has said preeclampsia in a while. So I feel just so fortunate. God is so good, and I know that, like I said, I trust my body and I trust Mabel, and we're gonna get through this. Aaron just went to get some food. And yeah, I've taken miso something or other. It's going to soften up my cervix. In a couple hours, I'll probably take a little bit more. Because essentially I'm here to be induced. This girl is just comfortable in my belly. I have yet to have any sort of like steady contractions. No water breaking. This girl is, we are 40 weeks and almost 4 days pregnant now. And we're just tight. She does not want to come out. So here we are being induced a day early, and I just feel so blessed that they called me and offered me an earlier slot. And like how crazy, like if I didn't, have a freaking seizure or stroke tonight before I came in tomorrow to be induced, could have just walked in tomorrow and been like, okay, automatic C-section, like your blood pressure can't come down. And, it could have just been totally different. So I just took my second dose of miso, and it is now 1:25 a.m. I think I took my first dose at like 8:25 p.m. So here we are. Aaron's sleeping. I'm like in and out of sleep. I'm comfortable for the most part. Definite cramping, but nothing I can't handle, baby. I haven't jumped on since 1 something. It is now almost 7 a.m. Sun is coming up. There's Aaron. And I'm on my second round of miso. We just had a full pill. Ted's gonna trip out. Isn't he pee-pee? I know. So fun. I feel like Corey was like that. Like, I feel like the way we, like, the timing we have them, they're just all like, oh my gosh. They love it. And Corey loved it when Jay came. It was so fun. Yeah. So I'm definitely having some contractions for like 2 to 3 minutes apart. I feel like I'm to the point now where I can't be in my bed anymore. And I'm trying to preserve my energy and stay calm before everything pops off and gets crazy. My favorite nurse in the whole world is leaving me soon. Shy. I love you, Shy, if you're watching this. And Aaron's gonna get some coffee soon.
Okay, then I'm just gonna exfoliate your skin. I'm gonna remove some of the oils here. Wow. Yeah, so it might be a little bit red underneath where these patches are. It is nice. It's Bluetooth, so.
Ooh. I feel like I used one. It didn't look like this though with Corey.
Okay.
I think it was my first.
This one here.
This is it, baby. This is the postpartum glamorous look. We got the openings in the front for breastfeeding. And I got my little bestie right here next to me. Aaron's getting his food down the street. Love him. My man, my rock, my constant. The man who held it down till the end when I almost delivered her on the floor. What a labor. This girl made a grand entrance today. 12:52 in the afternoon after a very peaceful, for the most part, labor. The room was quiet. All my favorite songs were on. Everyone from Alicia Keys to SZA, always, to a little bit of Aaliyah. And you know, we had to have my girl Beyonce in there. Lainey Wilson made a point to pop on. And the vibes were just vibing. And this girl was just giving me some spicy contractions from the beginning. But, you know, they were short and sweet, like looking back at it now. And I think looking back, I'm like, I think things really picked up around 8 a.m., 9 a.m. this morning. And yeah, she was born 12:52, like right before 1 o'clock. And I've noticed with all my kids now that my labors, contractions, everything's pretty steady. And then right at the end, man, it just, Aaron and I didn't even have the camera ready. I'm still just so happy that I recorded anything. You know, I really tried to keep the pressure off of recording and just being in the moment and welcoming this little girl in. But, you know, still capturing some of it. And Aaron's like, after all was said and done and we got in here, he goes, how did I do? Like, how was, you know, the recording? And I'm like, well, I don't think we got the delivery sound, but you know what? It's all good. My doctor said this was her first labor in something crazy, like over 20 years, where she didn't have gloves on. She ran in so fast and tried to catch up with everything that she just jumped right in. She was so sweet. And yeah, all the women just ran in and embraced Aaron and I, and just like we made it happen. I think a lot of stuff got on Aaron's shirt and shoes, along with Kiana. Shout out to her. My nurse was so cute. She just got married 3 months ago, and she's wanting to start a family. And I was like, Kiana, you're next. I just kept telling her, you're next, you're next. But just so cool. All the women around me, you know, like everyone's energy was just so cool. I know Mabel's going to look back at this and just be like, dang, like I was meant for this. Like if she wants to start a family one day, us women, you know, like we're made for it. It's tough and it's hard, but I love it. I love it. To just look at things now and feel just so thankful that even now, being kind of hooked up to all my fluids, like I'm looking good. I didn't hemorrhage. I still haven't hemorrhaged. And here we are 7 hours postpartum. I'm just enjoying every snuggle and moment with Aaron, my honey, my girl dad. We've just been melting off and on, crying all day. As you can see, my eyelashes, I have yet to brush them. They are stuck together, but that's okay. It's funny, I didn't utilize the shower this time, this go around. That's typically a go-to move for me. But I really felt like Mabel, I was able to really just ride things out, and I felt really calm once my blood pressure remained normal. I felt very in tune with my body. All of a sudden, I told him, I said, you better hit that call button because she's coming. I could feel it. And yeah, sure enough, she popped right out, this girl. Blessed and thankful to not have torn. And yeah, our bodies are so incredible, and they were made to do this. They were just designed to do it. And I feel empowered. I feel tired. I feel skinny. But most of all, I just feel so much joy from my little Mabel Joy. Cheese. Corey, say cheese.
Uh-oh.
Cheese, Corey.
Your turn. You see the baby? Tell mom.
Very nice.
Oh, no, no, not her eyes. Not her eyes.
I see Teddy.
Oh, what do you see, Ted?
What is that on it?
Give it to her.
So nice, Ted. All right, what are you gonna tell her?
Yeah.
No, yeah. Oh, just leave it, baby. That's okay. Yeah. Thank you, babe. Oh, naked bat boy coming.
Nice, Teddy, nice. Be nice, Teddy. That is like a baby. He said baby.
Did he?
Yeah.
Ted.
Jay,
Baby.
let's get Ted real quick and look at baby so we can take a picture.
Cheese. Good one, guys.
No, no. Ted, other way, Bubba. Ted, other way.